Hey guys and girls, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Hexit with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant and having a great day. Today we're going to start off with our channel art of the day. Oh yeah, and I had this one emailed to me, and it is some funky stuff. Gotta check it out. This one is by Lauren and Andy. This one came in over the WTFgeeks.info, and I am loving it. It's pretty good stuff, you know? I'm loving the me and Serena sharing the love. Showing the love. Should always be showing the love. Cool beans. Alright guys, so we're back in Hexit and I'm feeling pretty good. The Chocobos are back in their ranch and they're enjoying it over there. And I'm thinking today what we're going to be doing is I really want to try and get a world download out for you guys before I completely migrate onto the server. So we jump back and forth sometimes, but I want to try and completely migrate onto the server, and to do that I need to sort some things out on there, and then just then I think I'll put a world download out. But there's a lot that needs finishing before I can put out a world download. Now I'm thinking that today we're going to work on Choco Hotel and try and get it a little bit more up to scratch, because at the minute half of it's a bit messed up and the other half is kind of looking alright, but it could do with a workout, and Alpha's chilling. Yeah, it could do with a workout, and it could do with you know, looking a bit better. Kiku's in there, we've got Juni, Quistis, Danseus, and Kuja, and they're all pretty happy doing their thing. You know, I think Kuja's actually, probably it's about time Kuja came out for a spin, to be honest, but they're all doing perfectly fine. Now I want to try working on getting these other sides up to scratch, and I also want to, I would like to start using some of the micro blocks on the roof and things as well, because I think that could look pretty nice. So, oh, I got a brilliant idea. Okay, what I'm gonna do is when you watch this, pause it right now, and go onto my Twitter, and on there I've put some pictures of what this place is meant to look like. So if you don't know what this is themed off, this is themed off of Choco Ranch from Final Fantasy VII. So if you have no idea what that is, then go on my Twitter and there'll be pictures on there. Or if you go on Google and just type in like Final Fantasy, just type in Choco Ranch FF7 and you'll get loads of pictures of it. It's not 100% like it's meant to be, but it's kind of there. You know, it's looking not too bad. I don't like the roof for some reason though. I don't know what it is, I just don't like the roof. I think it needs something to make it look more circular. Whether we put some micro blocks in between the big ones, that could probably do it, because that might even out the edges. But that's kind of the thing that we're going for here. So we need to start working on getting the floor laid down, and then getting the micro blocks in and all that good stuff. And I really don't know if we can use this wheat to make the stuff that we need, and I better replant, because you know it's not fair if you don't replant. But yeah, we need the wheat to make the floor, or the hay kind of stuff, I think. And I really don't know if I can use this one, because you have the regular wheat and then you have this wheat. There's like two different types. So we're gonna give this a spin and see if this works. Just gonna, yeah, we might have to take that in with us as well, because you know, all the things. So that makes bread. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I don't think it's going to work with barley. So we're going to have to use the regular stuff to do this. Okay, right, alright. How much regular have we got? Because we might have to set up like a little makeshift farm, otherwise. Oh man, we haven't really got enough, have we? See, this is one thing that we're lacking pretty bad. It's just general, you know, general stuff. We got all the diamonds and all the big swords, but we haven't got anything else, so we're gonna have to be doing that. Oh, I didn't replant, did I? Did I replant? I can't remember if I replant, but we're gonna need a lot more of these. So whether it's worth setting up like a small farm behind Choco Ranch, that could be a thing. Yeah, I'm thinking we might do that. All right, let's go to the test center, and we're gonna see if we've got many more seeds first. So we've got barley. Oh, here we go. So we've got a few more seeds. And I don't think we have any more wheat in here. No, we don't. Okay, so we've got these seeds. 64, there's another 20 here. I think that's probably going to be enough. Like, that's a lot of seeds. That is a lot of seeds. And if we take some of this, we can bone meal a load of it to try and get it all early. And now we just need a hoe, which in theory we've got. and I'm pretty sure a mattock can hold the ground. If not, we've got an iron one. Okay, we're set to do this, so we're gonna do that, and then we could do it down on the seafront. Decisions. Nah, we'll do it behind Choco Hotel because I think that looks a little bit nicer, doesn't it? This is like a farm area anyway, so we should have really started doing this. Hey, Hulk, how's it going? Alright, here we go. Do I want to take that with me? Nah. Can I use this for? I can. I can do it. Okay. Right, so I'm going to grab some of you. So yeah, my plan is to try and get a world download out for you guys as soon as humanely possible. So you know, you can play on it and do your thing. I think it'd be nice as well because, Alfie, you need to just budge over. Yeah, I think it'd be nice because, you know, that way we can, you can play around with the map and fix any design flaws that I've made, because I'm sure there's going to be tons of stuff on there that can be fixed. And then I think, because the reason I want to get onto the server is to start working on the armory properly. There's a lot that needs doing on the armory to get it looking good, and I got high expectations for the armory. And the problem is, the biggest problem is I'm just a really bad builder, so the guys on there can help me do all that sort of stuff. They don't know they're going to help me, but they're going to help me. I will speak to them at some point. But yeah, that's pretty much the thing, because if we can get their, you know, if I can get their help, then it's going to come along a lot quicker, because I'm not too great at doing that sort of stuff. Alright, let's get this growing. There we go. Get a load of this good stuff. Cool beans! This is coming along beautifully. Nothing like bone meal and some wheat at the beginning of the day. Great success. And we use you as well. Alright, I think half is going to give us more than the amount that we actually need. So we'll take all this, and this should give us enough to do the floor, and then we can replant it and start working on the micro blocks. Now, I'm pretty sure Sakura was what we used last time for it, and I'm definite I've got a load of like spare Sakura in a chest in there that I left for when I decided I want to build it. So we'll carry on using that, and I think there's a saw in there as well, hopefully. If not, we can make a saw just to get those bits all cut up and looking good. Because I think micro blocks, they make stuff look that little bit nicer. Yes. Okay. Okay, right, let's have a look. See what we got. Hopefully we've got... Oh yeah, we got loads. So we got red... I used redwood, didn't I? Alright, okay. So we got redwood. We've got my old broken mattock in here. We need a saw. So we haven't got a saw at the minute. And we've got 39 wheat. Okay, so how many can we get out of you? We can get loads. Oh, that is more than enough. Okay, so we'll grab you. We'll put a bucket in here for the time being and all this rubbish because we just don't need it. And we'll put you in there and you. Cool beans. Alright, we're pretty much set to start building. We just need to grab ourselves one saw, wherever that may be. Oh, did I just see it? I just saw it. There we go. Cool. And we've got another 13 straw in here as well, which is great. Nice. Okay, so I think I'm going to bring this with me for this, because, you know, I can't live without music. You guys should know this by now. If you don't, I suggest you go and watch through, like, episode 1 to, like, now, because, you know, we've made history in our DJing skills. So we'll grab you, because you're probably my favourite track, and we'll grab you guys and you. Cool! Oh man, this is like... Oh, we should probably have us little sleepies as well before we get cracking. You know when you go outside and you see like that random gardener who's doing his thing, and he's always got that really dirty cassette player, like playing the most god-awful music, and you know, he's just like pulling out shrubs and doing this general weedery. That is that's this morning. That's what we're doing. We're being that general gardener guy. Yeah, that's how we do things. So I'm gonna throw it down in the corner, and then we're gonna get cracking. So you can go there. Cool. And we'll start with my favourite disc to start, and then we'll make our way through them. I think that's going to be a thing. So we need to lay down all the straw first, and then we need to move on to the redwood, and then, you know, we're going to be good. I've got my maize wafers as well, so in case we get, like, really hungry, well, you know, that's not a problem. That's the thing. But yeah, you guys need to go and... Oh, wow, I forgot that we left that there. You guys need to go and look up the picture for this place, so that way you can, you know, do your thing. I'm pretty sure in one of the updates we actually had Choco Hotel in one of the downloads. So one of the previous downloads I think has got Choco Hotel in it. So if you come up with any brilliant ideas, then feel free to like make it and then send me a picture of it, and then I'll review it, and I'll be like the Simon Cowell of Minecraft, and you know, it all works. Cool. All right. And I remember when we did this, we have to skip out the front blocks because these guys just don't work like that. So one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about while we were doing this, because building stuff, you know, is more of a private time between one and his subscriber base, yes, or his fans. That is what we're going to do today. So we've seen a lot of stuff going on the channel the last couple of days of like new content coming out. Well, basically, I'll be brutally honest with you. So I used to work. Everyone works, don't they? And it was very hard to stay current and with all the up-to-date stuff. And unfortunately, due to that, there has been series that haven't been finished. That's just a thing. That's unfortunately the way it's gone. So what has happened is I no longer work. No. So I do my own thing, not just Minecraft or YouTube. I got a lot of other stuff that I do as well. I do like artwork and things, and we're going to be doing that full time. So you may have noticed that over the last like week, there has been days where like 2 to 3 videos have been coming out, and I'm sure you've been like, Jesus Lewis, what are you doing? And I've been like, I know, I'm just pulling it out the bag, pulling it out the bag. But yeah, we're going to be doing a lot more over the next few months, and basically the main series that we have I like, what wood did we use for this? What wood is this? Is it redwood or sakura? Yeah, what we're gonna be, we've got a lot more stuff coming. Redwood planks, okay. Can we change these into redwood planks? Redwood plank. Well, these aren't redwood planks. No. We might have to go get some more wood. I didn't realise that we didn't have enough of this. Huh. Yeah. Because this comes from the separate trees. Yeah, this comes from those guys with like the halves. And I don't think we have any halves. No. Alright, no worries. Well, we can get a load. We've got 64 planks here already, so at least we can start working on it. Yeah, I think that would do. Cool beans. Alright, should we change this over as well? I think that's a thing. Let's go with a track that we barely ever listen to. What about Style? Oh no, that's Chocobo music. How's about this one? We'll do this one, because I'm pretty sure this one gets better. Cool. So yeah, I've left work. I'm a free man, a man of leisure. It means I can put a lot more time into YouTube, but what does that mean for you guys? Well, the first thing really is there will be certain series that are going to be kept on the channel, and some have been dropped and such, so I'm just going to tell you right now what exactly the dealio is. So, Hexit. The Diamond Gear, oh, you have to go. The Diamond Gear and Utopia are the free series that are currently on my channel. There you go. So, and Minesia, but Minesia is all recorded and finished. So at this point of recording, me and Duda have already finished Minesia. It's just a point of releasing the episode. So you'll probably see those over the next like day or two, just to you know, just to say thanks. So we'll throw all those out, and then that'll be the end of Minesia, and we'll probably move on to something different because we like doing little things like that. We can do those in like 2 days, or like it depends. Well. Depends when we record it, but it could be like 2 days maximum. I keep forgetting to put down the redwood planks. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that is pretty much what we're aiming for here. So I'm going to be doing the Minesia will be finishing, then we'll be literally just Hexit, diamond gear, which is like my love child at the minute. It's my test. I think I'm going to class that as my test series. You know, because there is no benefit for the diamond gear to me as far as like exposure on YouTube goes, because it has no tags, nothing like that would ever complement the series. So if you guys don't know how YouTube works, it all works off a search basis. I'm sure you guys know this, so I'm not going to go in depth with it. But YouTube works off like a search basis from its kind of its popularity to the way that people search for things and the words they use. So you have tags and you have your title and things like that. So if you throw down a title that no one's ever going to search for, your video's never going to show, unless it just instantly becomes famous because some celebrity tweets it or something like that. But yeah, that is exactly that. So Hexxit. I was the first, well, I wasn't the first, I think I was the second person to start posting Hexxit videos. And because of that, we went straight to the top of the list, and we became the recommended Hexxit series on YouTube. Cool, right? I love it. Didn't expect that to happen in the slightest, but good times. Then we had FTB Unleashed, which is FTB. Everyone wants to know about FTB because it's so hard. You know, like there's all the things and all the gubbins and all the guys, and it's very, very difficult sometimes. So people like watching videos on there to understand exactly what's going on. And there's other series, you know. So the big thing really is that we try and stay as current as possible, but try and make our own thing, which is why I went with the diamond gear. Because there is no possible way the diamond gear will ever show in any type of search ranking unless you search for the diamond gear. So I did it just to experiment to see with, you know, like how well it will do. And I think it's done fairly well. I think it's, as far as my expectations on it was, it's done pretty damn good. So I'm pretty happy with that. Man, that CD didn't get any better. I got the wrong CD, didn't I? There is a certain one that starts off like a funeral party and then decides to get a little bit better. And I think, I don't think we've got it with us, actually, to be honest. Huh, that one's beautiful. Yeah, I don't think we've got it with us. So that is how YouTube basically works. So the diamond gear is my love child because it will never actually get searched for or show up in search results unless you search for the diamond gear. Oh, yes. So it was my way of basing how many people are actually watching the stuff that I kind of throw out. And it's been very successful. So let us start throwing down these doors, which I think need to be here. Did I even bring my axe? Oh, we've got a mattock, haven't we? That'll do. Cool beans. So we're going to have some new stuff coming on the channel soon. We're going to have the main series that you don't have to worry about. They're going to be regular. So there is Hexit. And Hexit is a little bit slower than other series just because of the time it takes me to make it. So even though I have, even though Hexit, there is a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that you guys don't know about. So I know we stick with the old philosophy of 90% us time, 10% story time. Yeah. There is 10% of story time, takes a long time behind the scenes to do the things that I wanted to do. Yeah, because I try and make it like a little bit more fun, a little bit more epic and fun and all that good stuff. Let's try it, that's what we go for. Is that it? Is those the right doors? I think they are. How many do we need? We'll make 5. Yeah, these are the right doors. Right. Cool. So yeah, Hexit takes a lot more time to make than you think it might actually do. And because of that, the episodes will come out slightly shorter. So here is my question to you guys that I want to know, okay? I always try and keep my Hex episodes as like jam-packed as I can with kind of cool stuff. Now you're probably thinking today, Lewis, why are you just like working on Choco Hotel instead of adventuring and blowing stuff up and all these good things? Well, if you want Hex episodes to be more regular, then I need to cut down on the background work, which means spending less time sorting out the story stuff, and between episodes, obviously I won't cut down doing it, but there's time between episodes cutting that down, or we could move on to Where's my axe? Oh, my hacksaw, there it is. Or we could, you know, spend more time, or a little bit less time than that, but doing, you know, doing this sort of stuff. Playing around here and having a laugh and doing these things. We could spend time doing that. So, you'll have to get back to me on that one, because that's your call, really. But if you want, I could, we could cut down the story just a tad, bring out more episodes, but the episodes will be more relaxed like this. So, you know, we chill, we do our thing, we make some stuff, but there will be less, like, lots of stuff happening. It'll be more just, you know, making stuff. Yeah. I can't even remember how I do this thing. Like, it's been so long since we worked on this. I remember we had this, and then we had a mini one here. Oh man, we had even the smaller ones than this, didn't we? Okay, so it's you, and you. We need you guys, don't we? Yeah, those are the majiggers. Those are the guys. And wow, it's getting dark outside so quickly. The last thing I want is for a creeper just to womble his way in here. Maybe we should have a sleep. Yeah, I think that is a plan. Because like I say, I don't want any womblers. Oh man, and if it gets too dark, then Riku's going to have some friends, and that is not cool. So let's have a little snippets. So yeah, I'm going to work on Choco Hotel today, and I'll probably work on it over the next few days as well. And, you know, we'll get the world download out as soon as possible. I have heard rumours, guys, that Doodah will be coming over at some point to say hi, so we need to try and get the place looking as nice as we can for him when he decides to come round and peek his head through the hole and be like, hello! And I'll be like, hello! But when that happens, I want the place looking a little bit nicer for him. He's going to come, we're going to play with some armor and stuff like that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be like a, you know when girls have those little parties with the pillows and stuff? It'll be like that, but less girly, I guess. Cool. Okay, so along here we had these planks, which are too small, so it must have been the ones that are a little bit bigger. You guys? Yeah, these guys. And I'm trying to remember how I did this, because there was a certain way of doing this, and I believe it was like this. You have to stack them, and then they auto-stack above. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's the jigger. And then we got rid of this one, and this allowed us to double-stack the extra area. Yeah, that's it. Although we had this... Did we have a thing around this? I think we did. Yeah, we did, didn't we? So I can... Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that was it. And then we made this one here, and that allows us to stack that way. And then you. Oh man, we're doing this again. We're doing it! And this was a stack one there. Was it? Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm trying to remember how we did this now, and I think we've got it. And then we had these bits across the top to show off the door. Did I have notches on it? I did have notches on it. Okay, so we're probably going to need some notches as well, which are you guys and you, I believe, to give us notches. Or plank corners. Yeah, there we go. Cool! Have we got any more of the floor? We have, cool. Okay, right, so there's that. Now we need to get the top area done. Now, I know for a fact with these, the top areas have to be started at the back, I believe, and then moved forward. Unless we can get them straight along now, which I did have problems with before. Or we could do it like that. Yeah, this is another way of doing it. So this is kind of a cheaty way of doing it, but it works. Are we completely out? We're almost out as well, so I'm going to have to get some more redwood at some point. So let's throw you like that, and then that. 24 should be enough. Let's go around this way. We try and get a little bit closer to it. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can get rid of these. And voila, and it should be now that we can double stack these backwards. Yeah, so how far back did we actually go on this as well, because that is the thing. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bam. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and bam. There we go. So that means that we can stack these along. Now the problem with this is the same with every time you do this. You have to like double stack them to get them to come across, because they don't just auto stack there. You can't just get them to kind of hang out unless you do it on the floor and then build it up. That's one way of doing it, I guess. And because we've got the hay, they will always automatically stack one block above, because they just, you know, it's obviously they don't class that as a block. So yeah, that makes it a little bit more fun. Cool. Now what should we go with now? Should we go with, I'm gonna go with my favorite because I like that one. I think that's a brilliant track. A little bit of the little bit of Strad. Oh yeah. Oh. Cool. So what do you guys think of the you know, slowing down the Hexit a little bit? Do you think that's a good idea? We'll slow it down, we'll spend a bit more time around Choco Farm, spend a bit more time around the house and making things look a little bit nicer, trying to do some building work. Not my best thing, but maybe it'd be good for me to learn. And we'll spend a little bit less time doing the stuff that takes me a long time to make. Because if we do it that way, then hey, it means we can get loads more episodes out. Or we can have less episodes with higher content in them. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? But I'll leave that for you guys to decide. Oh damn, we wasn't meant to use those on the back one. I'll leave those for you to decide. Because you know, you're the guys that watch them. And it's no hassle for me making them like further apart or close together with less in them. We can do that. Okay, so we're using these guys to make the back parts, and then like this. There we go. And did I run it along the side? I did. That is something that happened. Oh, is it going to go in there? Hold on, this is 2 block area widths. Why did it? Surely that should come out. Huh. How did we do this? We did have it running along as well. Huh. That's different. Alright, well wait, maybe if we start it in here, can we do that? Huh. Very, very strange. Can we use the... oh no. I wonder if I push this on top, it will make it go above. Nope. Okay, I'm going to have to remember how I did that part, because that's going to look odd if we don't do it. And I cannot just leave that, like that would just be too weird. Alrighty, so this den, or this area, is pretty much sorted. We did have the small ones running along the bottom, which were the very small ones, these guys, running along the front. And then, to finish it up, we had a cauldron and some water. And that was it, and then it's ready for a chocobo to go in. We just need to get some more wood to go around the back, and we are rocking and rolling. Now if I take you with me, and we'll go grab some water and get a cauldron for this place, and I'm probably going to try and take it out the tap. Can I get it? I can't get it, so we'll get it out somewhere else. That is for viewing purposes only. Okay, right, so we need some iron, which we can make a cauldron with, and then we can throw that in, and we need some wood. I might throw some makeshift wood up for the time being. Just so, you know, we can relax and get at least one chocobo in there. And have I got any side wood? Ah, we have got redwood. Good. So this means I should be able to... We got 8. Have we got any more? I don't think we do. Sakura, spruce, oak. No, we don't. Okay, so we've got 8. Well, that's probably more than enough to get one side up, so we can at least get one chocobo in there. Now let's grab some iron, which I've got down here, and we'll make ourselves one of these guys. Cauldron. Okay, right, so we're pretty much good to go. Serena's chilling, doing a thing. And we're going to go ahead and make this place looking good. Now I just need to go grab some water for our cauldron. And then we've got to make the tough decision, I think, of who needs to actually go into the house. Because a lot of people have been saying in the comments that we should put Hulk in there, I think. So we might put Hulk in there. And yeah, I think Hulk kind of deserves it as well. Had a hard life. Had a very hard life. Alright, so let's throw down our water bucket. And we've got to get this on the same side as the last one, otherwise that's just going to be weird. So we'll have it here, and there is that. And then we'll throw our water in there. And we've got redwood, so you can go along here. Looking mighty snazzy. We need a couple more planks, so I'm probably going to go get some more at some point. And then we need to decide on the chocobo that's going to go in there. I'm thinking we're going to go with Hulk, because, you know, Hulk spent a long time being alone, that it's probably a good thing that we give him a place to chillax. Although he is inside my place at the minute, and I can't remember if we have any more Hulks in here. We might do, because we've had like tons of like things. We've got Duke as well, so it might be worth throwing Duke in there. Or sausage. Like, oh my god, when was the last time we used sausage? You're coming straight in this place. You are getting in here right now, and I don't think you can go through doors. No. Okay, there is an easier way to do this. If I go and grab... okay. We've got this. Come with me. Right. If I do this, sausage should teleport through the wall. Such an easy way. Okay, there we go. Cool beans! And I am going to get you to come in through here, so that I can then break it. Oh man, being stuck in the wall is not a good idea. Really? Okay, right, come down here. Whoop! Now stay put. And... oh, that's not very good. There we go! Cool beans! Now we just need to get some light up in this place, which we should have some torch. Would I use this one? I had to take it down because these guys, it's not, because this Minecraft version is a little bit old per se. It means that we haven't got any of the forge multi-part and stuff like that, so we can't go put in 2 blocks together. So having that multi-part, that micro block with a torch just ain't gonna happen. They're just like, no, we're not gonna be friends and play together today. Cool beans. Alright guys, so we have finished another room off. I'm gonna do the rest of them. As I said, get back to me on whether you want the episodes to be shorter, but you know, we'll get some stuff done and there'll be a lot more of them, or whether you'd prefer them to be longer but less of them come out because they take longer for me to make. That is your choice. So let me know, throw them in the comments section, or you know, you can get hold of me on my Twitter. I generally answer back on my Twitter, so if you want to actually get hold of me, then you know, you can do that. If you don't want to send me an email, that's cool. And we'll decide what we're going to do probably over the next week, and then we'll do some episodes during that as well. Like I said, I want to get the world download up for this place, so we'll do that, and then you guys can play around and whatnot before I migrate. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for another episode of Hexit. Have a good one, Goodbye.